we're going to go on a journey with this young lady, Tiffany. Okay. And Tiffany was on a Zoom. She decided she wants to get started with Forsage Tron, and she wants to get started at level 5. Now, what that means is that Tiffany's going to be buying levels 1 through 5, which we like to call digital assets. So she's buying 5 smart contracts, which are essentially like digital real estate. Okay, we'll explain that in a little bit, why we call this digital real estate. But Tiffany is joining at level 5, which means she's actually spending $1,000 for 5 pieces of real estate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. She's buying 5 smart contracts here, and it cost her roughly $1,000. Now the price is going to fluctuate because it's based on the price of a crypto, but for our purposes, generally speaking, right now you can get 5 spots for $1,000. Okay, so and I'm going to show you a strategy of how Tiffany can take that initial money that she spent and make $100,000 by just simply referring 2 other people to the platform. Okay, we're going to show you the strategy. Now, this is not the only way that you can make money with Forsage Tron. You can make money lots of other ways. This is one specific way that we earn income, and this is one specific strategy. Okay, so there's lots of other ways that we make money. There's also other strategies, but I want to give you guys a simple strategy that you can follow to earn 6 figures. Okay, all right. So Tiffany, she gets involved again at level 5, and she refers 2 people. She refers her friend Sean. Sean also comes in at level 5. He spends $1,000, and right away, Tiffany's going to get paid $500 when she enrolls Sean. Okay, right away, she's going to get $500 right away as soon as Sean signs up. Okay, that's exciting for her because she doesn't have to wait. A lot of people, a lot of crowdfunding platforms, people have to wait for weeks until they start getting paid, which makes people antsy and nervous. She got paid as soon as she referred her first person, and then she got excited, so she referred another person, Amy. Amy also gets in at level 5, and Tiffany gets another $500. So just like that, Tiffany referred 2 people and has already made her money back. So remember, as we go through this story here, Tiffany made her money back immediately. Okay, everything else she makes here is going to be icing on the cake. She's never going to have to spend any more of her own money. She spent $1,000. She made that money back right away. Everything else is icing on the cake. Okay, and she referred these 2 people, Sean and Amy. Now, Sean and Amy are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to refer 2 people. They refer Liz. Sean refers Liz and Jake. Amy refers Tony and Mia. And from this second level group, Tiffany's going to get paid half of what Liz pays, half of what Jake pays, half of what Tony pays. And then Mia, her half is going to go to Tiffany's enroller, okay, the person who enrolled Tiffany. Okay. And so she made another $1,500 from these people, from her people's people on level 2. That's $1,500 additional dollars. So total, she made $2,500. Okay, Tiffany just made $2,500 from just referring 2 people who would out refer 2 people. Okay, she started with $1,000. She's made $2,500. Now Tiffany could take that money and go shopping. Okay, she could take that money and decide to shopping and just disappear. Okay, she can do whatever she wants to do with that money. But Tiffany's smart, and she's actually going to take $1,000 of that, and she's going to upgrade to level 6, which costs $1,000 in this scenario. Okay, she takes $1,000, and then the other $1,500 she just saves, or she spends it, or whatever she wants to invest it, whatever she wants to do with that money. She takes $1,000 and upgrades. Now, level 5 and 6 are not the same price. Remember, when Tiffany got in at level 5, she was actually buying the real estate from 1 through 5. Level 6 is just $1,000 by itself. Okay, level 1 through 5 is $1,000. Level 6 is $1,000 by itself. Okay, and so she upgrades to level 6. Okay, and now she's still going to be earning an income from those first 5 pieces of digital real estate that she purchased, but now she's also going to be earning an income from her new asset that she just purchased on level 6. Okay, so now she's got 6 different streams of income here, and she is going to Sean is going to follow her lead. He's going to upgrade as well to level 6. And then Amy upgrades to level 6 as well. Once she's made her $2,500, she upgrades with an extra $1,000. And now so Tiffany just made an additional $1,000. So as soon as she upgraded to level 6, she got her money right back. As soon as her 2 people upgraded, she made her money right back. Now, what Tiffany decides to do, what Sean and Amy's people decided to do is they decided to upgrade. Liz and Jake both upgrade to level 6, and Tony and Mia both upgrade to level 6. And from that, Tiffany's going to make an additional $1,500 or another $2,500. So she made $2,500 on level 5, level 1 through 5, and then she made another $2,500 on level 6. Okay. Now, Tiffany can take this money and again, right off into the sunset. She only spent $1,000 out of her pocket. She made $2,500 on level 5. She made another $2,500 on level 6. But she's smart and she decides to upgrade to level 7. Every level is going to cost twice as much as the previous level. Okay. So she spends $2,000 upgrading. She takes $500 of the money that she made of the $2,500 and just saves it or spends it or whatever she wants to do with that. Okay. And now she's upgraded to level 7. Now, remember, she's still going to be generating income from levels 1 through 6 because she still owns all those properties. In fact, she owns all of that digital real estate forever. Okay. But now she's upgraded to level 7. So she has a new stream of income that she just created. And Sean and Amy decide to upgrade to level 7 as well. And when they do that, she gets the $2,000 that she just spent to upgrade. She gets that money right back. Okay. Incredible, right? So she's excited. And immediately what happens is Liz and Sean refers Liz and Jake. I'm sorry, he doesn't refer Liz and Jake. He's been referred to Liz and Jake. Liz and Jake decide to upgrade is what I should be saying. Put my phone on silent. So Liz and Jake upgrade to level 7, and then Tony and Mia upgrade to level 7, and Tiffany makes another $3,000. Okay, so altogether she made level $5,000 on level 7. Okay, $5,000 just on level 7 alone. Now remember, Tiffany started with $1,000. That's it, $1,000, and she's already made $2,500 on level 5, $2,500 on level 6. She's made $5,000 on level 7, but she's not going to just go. She could go blow all this money, go buy herself a nice handbag, but Tiffany decides that she is going to continue to upgrade, right? Because she sees how this is growing. And so she decides to spend $4,000 and upgrade to level 8, and then the other $1,000 she's just going to put in her pocket. So altogether, she's already pocketed $3,000. So yes, she's spending money upgrading, but she's also putting away some money for herself here. Okay, so level 8 is $4,000. And of course, Sean and Amy, because they're making money, they're going to keep following Tiffany's lead, and they both upgrade to level 8. When they do that, she gets half. So when Sean spends $4,000, Tiffany gets $2,000. When Amy spends $4,000, she's going to get $2,000. So she just got her money back from upgrading to level 8, just like that, as soon as those first 2 people upgraded. And then when their 2 people upgrade, she's going to make an additional $6,000. So she just made $10,000 on level 8. Okay. Remember, Tiffany started with $1,000. That's all the money she spent out of her pocket. She only spent $1,000 one time. She made $2,500 on level 5, $2,500 on level 6. She made $5,000 on level 7, and she just made $10,000 on level 8. Okay, just on level 8 alone. And Tiffany could take that money and go on a world tour if she wants. Okay, maybe a low budget world tour, but she can go on a world tour for $10,000. But she decides to, hey, let's keep the party going. Let's upgrade again. And she upgrades to level 9, which cost her $8,000. And she's going to take the other $2,000, and maybe she does go on a little vacation. $2,000, but she takes that money. She's already pocketed $5,000. So again, she's not spending all of her money upgrading. She is setting some money aside for herself. Okay, now she's upgraded to level 9, which cost her $8,000. She's got a new piece of real estate. Remember, she's still earning an income from all of the other pieces of digital real estate that she's purchased 1 through 8. Okay, so now she's got a new stream of income, level 9. And Sean and Amy, because they're making so much money, they decide to follow her lead. They upgraded to level 9. She gets paid $4,000 and $4,000 respectively. And she is going to make $8,000. Just as soon as she upgrades, those 2 people upgrade with her, she made her money right back. The money that she spent to upgrade to level 9. And when their people upgrade, she's going to make an additional $12,000. She just made $20,000. Now remember, Tiffany can do whatever she wants to do with that $20,000. If she wants to go buy a new car, put a down payment on a home, whatever. She can do whatever she wants to do with that $20,000. But Tiffany says, hey, you know what? This is working for me. Why not continue to upgrade? Let me give you a quick analogy. So in real estate, let's say you started in real estate 10 years ago and you bought your first house. It's a foreclosed property. You spent $10,000 buying this house. Okay. And then you put $10,000 into it. Put $10,000 into the property, fixing it up, rehabbing it, whatever the case may be. And so now you got $20,000 into it that you spent. And then you flip the house. You actually find someone to purchase the house for $50,000. So you made $30,000 in the flip here. Now you can do two things with that $30,000. You can go buy yourself a diamond necklace, or you can buy a bigger property. And so some people for 10, 15 years, they're still flipping little houses, right? And then other people, because they're disciplined, each property they buy, they use it to buy a bigger and better property. And then 10 years later, they're buying hotels or they're buying commercial real estate. And so this is the same exact concept. So what Tiffany's going to do is she's going to upgrade to level 10, which is $16,000. Okay, $16,000. She's going to take the other $4,000 and put it in her pocket. So she's already made $9,000, but she's going to upgrade with the other. Again, she doesn't have to upgrade. She could at any given time take that money and go spend it doing whatever she wants to do. But she's smart. She's going to upgrade $16,000. And now she's on level 10. She's got a whole nother stream of income. Remember, she's still making money from other 9 pieces of real estate because those are permanent digital assets that she owns. But now she's got a new stream of income here at level 10. She spends $16,000. Sean does the same thing. Tiffany does the same thing. She makes $8,000 and $8,000 when they upgrade. So she made her money back from upgrading to level 10 right away. And then, of course, Liz and Jake follow their lead. Tony and Mia follow their lead. And now she's made $24,000 from those people's upgrades. And now she's earned a total of $40,000 on level 10. Remember, she made $20,000 on level 9, $10,000 on level 8, $5,000 on level 7, $25,000. And all she started with $1,000. She started with literally $1,000. Now she's made just $40,000 on level 10 alone. Okay. And of course, she could take that money and do whatever she wants to do with it. But Tiffany's smart. She says, hey, if I've made this much money, I don't want $40,000 to keep me from making $100,000. So she upgrades to level 11, which is $32,000. And she's going to put $8,000 in her pocket. Altogether, she's pocketed $17,000 here. So she's not spending all of her money upgrading. She's made $17,000 here. And but now she's on level 11. Level 11 cost her $32K. Sean and Amy, of course, they made a lot of money, so they're not going to let Tiffany leave them. So they both upgrade to level 11. And when that happens, she makes her money right back. And then when their 2 people upgrade, she's going to make an additional $48,000, or a grand total just on level 11, $80,000. Remember, Tiffany started with $1,000. Now she's got 11 different streams of income. And she, of course, is not satisfied here. She says, you know what? Hey, I've come this far. I'm going to upgrade to level 12. It's $64,000. She's going to put the other $16,000 in her pocket. So she's already pocketed $33,000 on this journey. And now she's on level 12. Level 12, she spends $64,000 to do that. And of course, Sean and Amy, they made so much money so far. Hey, why? Tiffany hasn't steered us wrong yet. They upgrade to level 12. That is $64,000 that she got right back as soon as her first two people upgraded. And then when their people upgrade, she's going to make an additional $96,000 for a grand total of $160,000 in that she's made. $160,000. Now, here's the crazy thing about level 12. There aren't any more levels. Okay, so Tiffany doesn't have to take a big chunk of this and upgrade to level 13. There is no 13. Okay, she's actually going to keep that whole $160,000. Remember, she'd already put $33,000 in her pocket. So you take the $33,000 plus the $160 she just made. She just made $193,000 going from level 5 to level 12. She did that in literally who knows how long it takes for her to get to level 12. Maybe it took her a month to do that. Maybe it took her 3 months to do that. Maybe it took her 6 months or a year to do that. Some of us just did that. Some of us just finished that journey in 3 weeks. There's 4 of us that just got to level 12 and 12 on yesterday. But you know, if it takes you 3 weeks or 3 months or 3 years, I mean, it's an extra $193,000 that you didn't already have. And again, Tiffany spent $1,000 out of her pocket one time to start. this journey. Okay. And so that is one way that we earn an income here at Forsage Tron with the Forsage Tron platform. Now, understand that another beauty of getting to level 12 is that there's no more upgrading. Remember, I now own all of these digital assets forever. So let's say Tiffany refers 2 more people. Okay, let's say she refers 2 more people to the platform, and they start at level 5 with $1,000, and they get 2, and they upgrade, and so on and so forth. Every time they upgrade, she's going to get paid the same amount as her first 2, but now she doesn't have to put any of that money back into the platform to upgrade because she's already owns all the positions. So the next 2 people that she refers, she's going to make far more than $193,000 as they trickle from level 5 to level 12 because she doesn't have to upgrade anymore. You only have to buy these pieces of real estate one time and you own them forever. This isn't like a flower or anything where it splits and then you got to start over again. These are all permanent digital assets that you own forever. And every person that you refer, it's like you're selling them that asset, but you still own it. It's like almost like owning a hotel. Every single room of you. Like last week I was in Vegas and I stayed at the Aria for a week or so. And when I was there, I mean, they have really expensive suites at the Aria. So some of those suites cost $5,000, $10,000. And guess what? They don't just sell them. They sell them every night. So every single night, the Aria is selling a $5,000 suite every single night. They don't just sell it one time. But guess what? Every time you refer someone, you get to sell that real estate that you own again and again and again and again and again. Each person that you sell it to also has the ability to resell that same digital asset.